bodies was dripping down on me. Racing Stripes, the older one, took the lead. Hey, how you doing? My name's Vernon. This is Kelly. Oh, hi. Nice to meet y'all. Y'all? Are you from Texas? Yeah, I'm from Houston. I was really from a really small podunk town. My name's Jamie. Oh, great city, Houston. Oh, yeah, I love it. I hope you didn't ask me too many questions. Well, we're here for a sales conference for the company I work for. I said, oh, really? I'm here on vacation. I omitted with my family. Then Limey jumped in. Hey, why don't we go for a walk on the beach? Sure, I said, why not? So when we get out to the beach, Racing Stripe says, why don't you go stand in the water and we'll take your picture? Okay, why not? Like I do this all the time. So when I get out to the ocean, I turn my back on the waves. And then Racing Stripes calls, say cheese! And it was there that I struck my pose. And I put my hands on my hips, and Limey echoed, hey, say cheese! I stood there, cheese! Jamie! My father. My smile melted as I robotically walked towards my father as my new friends from Kansas drifted away. I didn't know the term then, but I had just been cock-blocked by my father. Who are those men? They were just some guys I met on the beach. They asked if they could take my picture. Well, come on. So I followed him, and we walked along the beach for the next 30 minutes in total silence. I didn't know what to say to him. I guess he didn't either. But thank God. Later that day, around dusk, as I was getting sunset margaritas for my family and me, I was allowed to have 1 or 2 drinks on vacation. I ran into Limey. Hey, nice meeting you today. We're going to go to, we've got a company dinner tonight, and then we're going to go to the bars downtown. I tingled when he said the bars. But we should be back in our room around midnight. Why don't you come by? And then he wrote down his room number and he gave it to me, and I noticed it happened to be directly below the room I was sharing with my older brother, Jeffrey. I saw this as a very good omen. I said, sure, I'll be there, wondering if I could make it happen. Well, I could barely eat dinner that night. I was so excited. I hadn't been this excited since the night before my first drama tournament in junior high. So, just before midnight, my brother Jeffrey and I were each tucked into our beds, and I waited 10, 15 minutes, and then, Jeffrey, are you asleep? Nothing but the steady metronome of his breathing. So I quickly changed into my getaway outfit that I had under the covers, crop t-shirt, short shorts, slipped into my topsiders, and I delicately tiptoed across the pitch black room as silently as a ballet dancer on point. Outside, I was so excited. I actually skipped down the stairs to their room below. Limey opened the door, wearing nothing but a white towel. Hey, you made it. Come on in. I followed him inside. And there in the room, sitting on one of the 2 beds, was Racing Stripes, wearing nothing but a pair of white briefs. Calvin Klein, that was a very big deal in the 1980s. I sat on the bed opposite. Limey sat next to me, our knees touching. And then Racing Stripes started talking. Oh, they had a wonderful time at the company dinner. They had a lot of fun at the bars downtown. They have to get up early in the morning to catch their flight back to Kansas. They've been together for 3 years. 3 years, that seems so long to me. He's 32, Limey's 23. I'm 18, I lied. Then Limey turned to me, our noses almost touching. So, how do you like Acapulco? I like it very much. I felt like I was talking in slow motion. And then, Limey gave me my first kiss. He tasted a bourbon. I already had a taste for bourbon. And I remember the taste. It tasted like being an adult. Out of the fog of that kiss, racing stripes emerged, and we tumbled out of what clothes we had on into a blur of mouths and tongues and stiff cocks and lips and oohs and ahs, and I was in the center, and I loved every second of it. My first time, and I was spoiled. Would I ever be satisfied with just one? The sex was like a Harlequin romance, everything but penetration. I don't remember getting dressed. I just remember bidding them farewell as their heads peered from beyond the door, limeys on top of racing stripes. Outside in the hallway, I was so elated, I almost floated up those stairs. I shrugged my shoulders in delight and shoved my hands in my pockets. I'm a woman now. And then I felt something in my pocket that wasn't there before. I pulled out a wad of peso notes worth about $50 US. They think I'm a whore! And a cheap whore at that. I am no whore! I marched back to their room and I shoved the money under the door. Back in my room, I couldn't go to sleep. I tossed and turned, replaying every second of the video of that day. Finally, I don't know, about 6 a.m., I snuck back down to their room for another round to get the money back. The door was ajar. The closet bare. The soiled bed unmade. They were gone. Back to Kansas. So was the money. Now, I have to tell you, I still look upon this, as you can tell, very fondly. And for me, I was ready to go. I was just a hot-blooded American teenage male who happened to be gay, and I went after them, and I got it. And I hope that they have the same fond memories as I do, because I still consider it consensual. And, I mean, did they know I was 15? I mean, I lied to them. Did I look 18? No. But I always like to imagine them back in Kansas, telling their friends about the time they picked up a copper-headed Lolita by the pool in Acapulco, nearly lost on the beach, and who wouldn't be bought, or at least wouldn't take a tip. And every time they tell that story to their friends, they point to a baby grand piano, lousy with a collection of silver-framed photos. And in the center is a picture of a metal-mouthed kid brazenly smiling in the Mexican sun, forever 15, forever a virgin. Thank you.